Imagine two apartments. Same city. Same neighborhood. Almost the same rent. But financially, the people living inside them are in completely different worlds. The first apartment belongs to someone earning $120,000 a year. Walk inside and everything looks impressive. A 65-inch television mounted on the wall. A $3,500 designer couch. The newest $1,200 smartphone on the coffee table. Closets packed with clothes, most still with tags. Everything screams wealth. But the bank account tells another story. Savings, $2,000. One medical bill. One unexpected car repair. One missed paycheck. And the system collapses. Now walk into the second apartment. This person earns $55,000 a year. The space feels different. A simple couch. A modest television. Clothes they actually wear. Imagine buying a $2,000 treadmill. It takes up about 18 square feet. In many cities, space costs roughly $40 per square foot per year. That treadmill quietly costs you $720 annually in space alone. Over 10 years, that's $7,200. More than 3 times the purchase price. And we're still not done. Opportunity cost is the silent thief. If that $2,000 treadmill had been invested in an index fund earning 8% annually, in 20 years, it could grow to roughly $9,300. The treadmill didn't just cost $2,000. It cost $9,300 in future wealth. Most people never run this math. Minimalists do. And that mindset creates an entirely different financial life. Minimalism isn't about deprivation. It's about understanding the true cost of consumption. Before buying anything, ask, how many times will I realistically use this? Divide the price by that number. A $300 jacket worn 3 times equals $100 per wear. A $500 jacket worn 200 times equals $2.50 per wear. The expensive jacket is actually 40 times cheaper. This simple math stops most impulse purchases cold. Look at every item you own. Ask, if this disappeared today, would I buy it again? Surveys show 40 to 60% of household items fail this test. And used kitchen gadgets. Clothes from old phases. Random electronics. Minimalists remove these ruthlessly. Result, less stuff, more clarity. Modern consumer culture thrives on upgrades. Phones, TVs, laptops, all replaced before they're broken. A $1,000 smartphone replaced every 2 to 3 years instead of 5 to 6 years costs $15,000 to $20,000 over 30 years. Apply the same to furniture, cars, gadgets, total often exceeds $150,000. Minimalists only replace items when they genuinely fail. Human behavior follows friction. If spending is easy, you spend. If saving is automatic, you save. Minimalists design their environment to favor saving. Remove saved credit cards from shopping sites. Delete shopping apps. Use a 48-hour waiting rule for purchases. Delaying purchases eliminates 60 to 70% of impulse buying. Big purchases create ecosystems of expense. A $25,000 boat requires insurance, storage, fuel, maintenance, equipment, roughly $2,500 per year. Over 15 years, $37,500. More than the original purchase price. Minimalism isn't about owning nothing. It's about owning only what earns its place in your life. Every object competes with your space, your attention, your future wealth. One path fills your home. The other builds freedom. And the strange part? Both paths often start with the same income. But they end in completely different lives. Every purchase has hidden ongoing costs. Calculate cost per use. Test replacement value. Avoid upgrades from boredom. Add friction to spending, ease to saving. Understand the multiplier effect. Define enough. Minimalism gives optionality, not just fewer possessions. The person with $2,000 in savings is not worse off than the one with a $120,000 income and empty accounts. Minimalists understand this. They don't chase status. They chase clarity. They chase freedom. And the results are inevitable.